If you have ever watched the news, walked down the street, or gotten on social media, you have heard about the current dispute between North Korea and the United States. I'm an avid watcher of the news, so I have witnessed plenty of the dispute. I have also formed the opinion that we need to use diplomacy when talking with North Korea to calm this dispute. By the end of this speech, I hope you also learn about my opinion and have formed an opinion for yourself. In this speech, I will provide information about the dispute between North Korea and how we can use diplomatic relations towards North Korea. I will do this by providing information about the history behind the dispute, how we can use diplomacy with North Korea, and what would happen if we were not to use diplomatic relations with North Korea. To begin, let's dive deeper into my opinion. The dispute between North Korea and the United States has been a long-reigning problem that dates back all the way to the collapse of the Japanese Empire after World War II. The original cause of the dispute dates back all the way to the 1950s too. Having been annexed to Japan since 1910, Korea was left without a government. This led for successful guerrilla leaders like Kim Il-sung to take power. To prevent another world war, the United States and the Soviet Union split Korea at the 38th parallel. North Korea then invaded South Korea on June 25th, 1950. This began a 3-year fight that ended with more than 1 million casualties. In order to prevent communism from spreading all over the world, the United States joined South Korea to fight the war. North Korea still blames the United States for causing the war, and anti-American propaganda is popular in North Korea. North Korea even goes as far to teach that America was the first to start the war. As I mentioned before, this is not true. The relationships between North Korea and the United States have been rocky ever since North Korea launched their first intercontinental missile that was capable of reaching Alaska. This happened on April 2016. 2 months later, Trump stated that he would have to totally destroy North Korea. Kim Jong-un, North Korea's leader, responded by calling Donald Trump mentally deranged. While there have been many threats between the two countries in the past, I believe that we should still use diplomatic relationships with North Korea to resolve these fights. According to dictionary.com, diplomacy is the profession, activity, or skill of managing international relations. In order to mend relationships between North Korea and the United States, we should use diplomacy. It is thought that talking to North Korea peacefully would encourage violent behavior, and that we should take care of North Korea with violence. In my opinion, this is not the right way to do it. Kim Jong-un, North Korea's leader, even agreed to denuclearize in an effort to mend this relationship. This comes after Kim Jong-un met with China's president, which was Kim Jong-un's first outing of North Korea since he became a leader. Both Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump have agreed to meet, but there is not a set date yet. This is a historic decision since no sitting president has met with North Korea's leader. Meetings have been set up in the past, however, but have not followed through. There are other opinions besides diplomacy. While the U.S. is fully capable of defeating North Korea's military, this does not protect us from a preemptive attack from North Korea. While I believe that diplomacy is the best option to end this long-reigning dispute between the two countries, there's a risk that North Korea will still attack first. While we think we are close to ending hostile relations with North Korea through meeting with foreign leaders, it could not be a plan that ends in deceit. Many Americans believe that we should strike first. However, if America were to strike first, this would end in more than 1 million casualties, experts believe. An American strike against North Korea would cause the worst mass killing in history, because although that we have a stronger Air Force, North Korea is believed to have a stronger land force and biological weapons. These biological weapons include anthrax, smallpox, and typhoid, just to name a few. In this speech, I provided information and supported my idea on why we should use diplomacy. I did this by providing information about the history behind the dispute, why diplomacy is the best option, and what would happen if we did not use diplomatic relations with North Korea. I hope in this speech you understood the reasoning behind my opinion. I hope our society does not have to deal with another world war. Thank you.